Hello everyone, it's Fred here from Hillians Bricks and I hope you're all well. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about a new tool linked to Lego investing. So if you've been watching my channel for a while, you will have known that I used to do a lot of Lego investing rating videos. So where I looked at a set and ran them through some parameters and then it came up with a score. Now my Patreon members had access to the list of the scores of all the sets that were analyzed, but lately I've been struggling to find time to keep up with this initiative. So I decided to develop a tool where people can actually go in and use the tool themselves. So this is available for my basic Patreon members. So it's £5 a month. And I'm just going to go run through it to kind of show you where you'll be able to find it and also a bit of background behind it. Now, just to start, this is mainly focused initially on the UK market. Eventually, I'll also make it available for the US market because remember, it's based on the parameters on some of the things where items are sold and how widely it's available, because that clearly affects the investment rating. So I will be able to show you, probably the best way is to show where you can find it on our Patreon Google Drive. And then after that, I'm going to show you what it actually looks like, the sheet, and how to use it. So let's start with sharing my screen. And we are going to start with the Google Drive, as I said. So first one, if you're familiar with my Google Drive, you will know that there is a section called Investing Analysis. Now, up until now, all the scoring files can be found here. So all the assets that I've analyzed so far is here. So I'm going to keep that there for historical reference, but you may want to start redoing the scores yourself for some of them if you want to change some of the parameters. So I am not going to update this file anymore because a new file is now becoming available. So for here, you can click into UK and you should see this Lego investing scoring sheet is now available. So let me show you how that actually works. So I need to switch tab. Nice and colorful. So before you get started, you want to see if a set has already been added. So if you want to see, scroll down to the orange section and you just type in the set number. So I've only, as you can see here, the set, you can see there's 15 sets that have already been entered. You can look at the other tab as well to see what has been entered. But if you just put it, I think this one's already been entered. I might be wrong. I am wrong. So let's pick one that's been entered. So let's put 10276. I know. It should give you the score and the ranking. Now, if you want to see everything else as well, you can then see the list of all the sets that we've added so far with the score. Now, the beauty of this is that you can actually add things yourself. Now, before we get started, it's worth noting that if you are on a phone, the functionality is to view, but you will probably not be able to add sets to it. So it's best to use a laptop or a PC, some sort of desktop device that allows you to run scripts. Because when you hit this submit button, eventually it will ask you to run a script, which you need to allow, and then the script, all it does is literally send the information back and forth to another file that's hidden from you guys to do the calculation, and it gives you then the score output pretty much instantly to see where the set is actually positioned based on the sets that you're adding, and gives you a score as well. So quite straightforward in terms of how to enter the data. So maybe we'll do one. Let's do the motorized lighthouse. So this is 2135335. For the set name, please kind of go and use the official one from the Lego website. It is easier to make sure that we have the right naming convention and some consistency. Lego theme, I think this is IDs, right? So Lego IDs. RRP for this one is $259.99. Again, this is why we're doing it per market. The calculation is done per market. So I will be bringing out one for the USA as well. If other markets are interested, let me know. If it depends if you have enough traction, enough people who are going to be using it. So this one comes with 2,065 pieces and 2 minifigures. Availability, as far as I'm aware, it's on Lego and John Lewis. So I will call that a Lego and retail exclusive. How long do we give this one? Probably somewhere between 18 months to 2.5 years. It's a bit early to say, but that's probably about the average for IDs, although they seem to be lasting longer. Buzz score, I would say high. Box size. Now, this box size, if I go into Bricklink, it shows it's 57.5 by 47 centimeters. Now, that means it just would not fit into a medium parcel. Just so these sizes here, these are like micro fighter sizes, the little ones. So that could be like your what's it called? The latest one of these ones, Boba Fett Starship Microfighters. Perhaps that would be that size. Then a Speed Champion size, which fits a lot of the Lego boxes. Anything that then fits into a small parcel size, UK wise. Medium parcel, which is, I believe it's 61 by 46 centimeters. So this one's large because it's just that one. In terms of the scoring, these last two don't have much weighting. It's just that for me, it's important from a shipping perspective, also from a storage perspective, right? Because if you have a large box, you could, in theory, store a lot smaller boxes as well. And then the weight, if you go into Bricklink, just put in the weight in grams. So this is 3,335. And then that gives us all the data entered. I'm going to hit the submit button now. It's running a script. Now, because I've already run the script before, it knows that the script is okay to run. If this is your first time, it will come up with a pop-up, says, please accept this script. You just need to, sometimes you might have to click on advanced and allow the script. And then once that's done, you should be able to run it. Now you see that the data has cleared and we just want to know what the scoring was, right? So we can put 21335, which was a set number, and it's come up with a set score 5.824. Quite disappointing. I guess the price point is quite high. Came 12th out of, you see now we've got 16, which means we've added a set. You can also go to the ranking and see that this should be there in 12th position. Now, the more sets you add, the more the ranking will update. Clearly, you can look at the ranking list, but if we're going to have hundreds and hundreds of sets in here eventually, probably using the set number is the quickest way of finding the score and the ranking. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you actually find this useful because it's something that took quite a lot of time to develop. I am going to look at putting it into US dollars as well in the coming weeks and months. Let me know if any other currencies would be of benefit to people. But yeah, now you can run the data yourself and let's get that list growing. Just one thing. If there are people adding sets that are already added, I am going to keep an eye on as well the data entry. Do not delete anything from the second tab, the ranking scores, because there's a link to other sheets and things like that. It would mess everything up. I am going to keep a regular eye on this and remove any duplicate entries or anything that kind of like deemed to see like the scoring is way out where people just select some random nonsense that doesn't make sense, right? But yeah, that's it in a nutshell. Hope you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you like it, and don't forget to subscribe for more content. See you soon. Bye-bye.